Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship. A match that you have told me off camera that you really don't care about.
And the thing is, I want to. I really do. But WWE, the best way I can say it is they painted themselves into a corner. They have done themselves no favors. They choose to shoot themselves in the foot every time while trying to build to this. And it's at the point where I won't be shocked if it gets booed out of the building.
You won't be shocked if it gets booed out of the building.
I won't be.
Well, I mean, it does have that chance of being booed out of the building.
And the thing is, I'm not throwing Brock Lesnar under the bus.
Oh, we're not throwing. I think the best thing going for this match is Paul Heyman.
He is a phenomenal in-ring tech. I'm not gonna say technician, but he's a great brawler. He knows how to sell, which he does not get enough credit for. But I believe, and he's gonna have to carry Roman Reigns in this match, much like Daniel Bryan did for him in Fastlane.
I give credit to Paul Heyman here. Paul Heyman's trying to make this match what it is, what it could be.
He's doing the best he can with what he has.
You think there's a swerve coming with this match?
Honestly, I am not a person who loves to advocate for hot shotting, but it may be the only way to save the finish of this match. Because if that match ends and the bell rings and the crowd is dissatisfied, and it is the last match, it's going to be a dark cloud.
Does Rollins cash in?
Maybe the only way to save the match. I think the two saving graces of this match are Sting Triple H and the Intercontinental Ladder match.
Okay.
But I mean, all that matters is how the show ends. That's how people know whether or not they went home with their money's worth.
We're struggling talking about this match.
Yeah.
I mean, we're clearly struggling because we don't know where this match is going to go. We don't know what direction it's going to go.
And I understand.
The build is decent. It's a decent build. I'm not dogging the build, but they're going to build to a match that's for the title, for the most prestigious title in the wrestling business. And yes, I said wrestling. And if it's going to be a big gong, if you will, then do you feel people deserve their money back?
There's no way to know until it happens. If Seth Rollins hasn't cashed in on Mania Sunday, and we know how these post-WrestleMania crowds are. The last 3 years running now, including last year, which everyone associated with this production was in on, they're going to be out for blood.
Going to the card in general, and not just the title match. We had a great build last year's WrestleMania to what ended up being WWE's saving grace, practically. With
The fact that it was out of their control was their saving grace, because they didn't go with their own headstrong plan. They caved under fan pressure and actually worked out for them.
And the fan reaction at the end of that night, and that momentum carried into Raw the next night, was something else. I don't see that happening with this main event.
Without a positive reaction and adulation, it's not going to happen.
Unless you get a swerve.
The only way that happens is if Seth Rollins, two ways. Seth Rollins cashes in the night before and comes up for this victory celebration, or two, Brock Lesnar retains at Mania and then walks out the opening segment of Raw after Mania and just hands the title back, saying, I don't need this anymore.
And they got to continue to build a card, which at this point, on paper, looks like, with the exception of 2 matches, looks like it's a dud.
I'm just glad I'm not going this year. I'm saving for Dallas.
Wow. WrestleMania 32, I'm planning on being there. You're planning on being there.
I'll be there.
And a whole lot of
And a bunch of people off campus
Hey.
as well.
Yeah. All right, so for another HWO roundtable discussion, I'm Paul, he's Brian, and hopefully the next time we're not struggling with the topic. See you next time.